I'm a fat pig.
What did you just call me?
I'm starving.
I am so full.
I'm going to vomit.
I can't fit.
I'm nauseous.
What are you going to order?
Can I get a side of mayo?
I'm sweating.
Do you hear my breathing?
I cannot stop eating chips.
This is not an extra large.
Do I look fat? Welcome to Fat Pig. I'm Jessica Curson.
I'm Frank Liotti.
Oh, is there something in your mouth?
No.
What happened?
I was just speaking in rhythm. I was trying something new. I took a risk.
Was it an accent? No, I liked it.
It was like rhythm.
Oh, it was kind of like Indian, but
clean.
But clean. But oh no, why? Why does it have to go to?
I
that?
gotta tell you what.
Just use deodorant. Hello?
Sweetest man in the world, my Uber driver, who didn't notice that my Old Navy jacket was inside out.
Yeah. Well, he's just trying to stay in the country.
Tiny little, like you can tell that he shaved the outside of his ears at one point, but then it's begun to grow back a couple of weeks ago, and it seems his hygiene and seems to have deserted him. I couldn't stop looking at the stubble. The stubble on the outside of his ears.
I shaved my face once when I was like maybe 9. I was playing house with my friend Jackie Block, and I was the man, of course. And I put shaving cream all over my face and shaved.
Did you beat her?
The problem is it literally has never been the same. That's why whenever I go to get my lip or eyebrows waxed, they're like, "You have strong hair, thick, strong hair." They're always telling me my hair is very strong
because you shaved with Jackie Block.
Yeah, it became coarse.
I wonder if kids who come from abusive households, like if there's abuse, can you imagine like you beat Jackie Block? Like you beat her because she burned the pancakes?
Oh, you mean like if you were playing house? Yeah, I bet kids do that.
Get in the fucking car! Get in the fucking car!
Come on, it's going to only hurt a little.
You better tell her you walked into a door. I can't do a child voice. You can do a child voice. I sound like Joe Pesci when I try and do a child voice.
If you do that one more time, I'm going to knock your head off, bitch. Get over here and make me dinner. When are you going to suck my dick? It's been weeks.
And no spitting.
What? I thought we were playing house. We are playing house. Get on your knees.
Today we're going to talk about goals.
What's your goal?
My body is decomposing as we speak. I can't just I have to follow through. What was the other thing? Okay, so I'm going to this is so hard to talk about, but I have to talk about it.
Okay.
I have had to go for a sleep study because I am 604 pounds. And insurance was like, the girl at the desk literally, seriously, the girl at the desk was literally like, you have to go into cardiac arrest for insurance to cover a sleep study. Literally, like you have to have cardiac trauma. And I said, that can't be right, Diane. It was insane. So I had to do it at home. And they give you the kit.
What's the kit? I never even knew you could do it at home.
It's this box. It's like 3 different sets of straps.
Straps?
Yes, that you click
Sounds
around
hot.
you. No. Chest, middle, and like waist. They seriously look like someone used them for toilet paper in the They look filthy, dirty, and ancient. It's disgusting because you know that they don't clean them.
Yeah.
Anyway, you have to plug it into this silver box that rests comfortably in the middle of your chest. There's tubes that go in your nose, and then you have to wrap them around your ears. Yeah, the little things that go up the snot
How do you
holes.
sleep with all of that on you?
It's ridiculous.
I mean, how did they get it? I'm being serious.
I feel like I'm being strangled by a burp, and the listeners are going to hear everything.
Yeah, there's a lot going on with your indigestion.
Seriously.
Right? You're like, and you strap.
It's just air. All I've had is iced coffee. Coffee.
All I've had is iced coffee. There was so many different.
All I've had is iced coffee.
All I've had is iced coffee.
Speech and elocution. So I had to do this thing, And the guy who explained it to me was Russian. It was so depressing. I went into the mirror. I looked in the mirror in the middle of the night when I had to get up to use the restroom, the men's room. And I looked like I walked out of an intensive care unit and just walked home. I looked like a lunatic. My new haircut, my hair like a faux hawk sticking straight up. The black under the eyes. I looked like someone who got the good makeup as an extra in Night of the Living Dead. Like an important featured extra. Horrible. I have to lose weight. All I have to do is lose weight, and I'll never have to use these machines.
Having all this stuff strapped to you, and you just need to stop eating shit.
I just need something strapped over my fucking mouth.
Well, I mean, how much would you love a trough?
A trough is like that thing you can just eat out of,
It's what horses have. Yeah, you just strap food.
The first thing I thought of was anxiety, like how am I going to get the stuff that's stuck in the corners?
Oh, you mean on the bottom?
Of a trough.
Yeah.
Like if there's food trapped in the corners and I don't have silverware, how am I
you put it inside out and dump it into your mouth. That's what I do.
You toss your head backwards and shake.
Right. You shake and then you poke the corners to get the crumbs.
Like there's directions. Right.
Yeah. I mean, I did that the other day with chips. So I love the idea of a trough.
But the chips you eat are like Susie Vegan's cheddar crisps that are made with like soy quipple.
Let me explain
When was the
something.
last time you had a Cool Ranch Dorito?
It's not about that. I just ate vegetable chips, but they're potato chips with coloring. You don't get it. They're called
I
vegetable chips.
get it. I've had them in your car. I know. They're green.
Literally Pringles.
Rust color, green.
Yeah, because you can feel like you're eating spinach and tomato. Like I feel like I'm eating a salad.
I had Pringles last night. Why don't you just have the real thing? I had Pringles sprayed with barbecue scent.
So good.
So good. I literally...
Did you have like 7 at a time with the 2 fingers?
Like 17. Like
Yeah.
you can just eat half the can at one time. And
I have cuts all over my mouth from the vegetable chips.
I had to sort of E.T. my fingers around and backwards to rip a piece of dead skin off the roof of my mouth because I deep-throated Pringles sprayed with barbecue flavoring.
I was eating vegetable chip. I have to keep calling them vegetable chips because it makes me feel better. And they're like they're hard and all different like shapes and angles. And I don't even put them together so that they fit with each other. It's just like putting like a big flower in my mouth, but of hard chips. And literally, I think I need surgery in the inside of my mouth. I need patches or something. Can you imagine if I'm like, hi, I have cuts all. How did that happen? Well, I was literally binge. I don't even taste it. I don't even taste the food.
I taste it, and then this is the most disgusting expression in the history of America. And then I wash it down with Diet Pepsi Cherry. Wash it down.
You're drinking cherry Diet Pepsi?
Mm-hmm. It's like cancer number 7 flavored.
Yeah.
And the dog seriously looks like a little football with eyes. The dog, the way it sits at my feet.
Aww.
I've cooked for him though now.
Is he fat too? I said it on purpose. I don't think you're fat, but I love that I just said that.
You know what they say?
Is he fat like us?
He gets walked.
Well,
once
it's not,
a week.
Yeah. Well, he
gets walked every January.
Can you imagine you just drag him? Does he even walk, or do you just drag him down the street?
He is a jock, like it's ridiculous. Like he hits this bottom step, he hits the pavement and starts to run. And I have to run after him. It's seriously...
Fuck that. I would never have a dog like that.
I have to imagine that there's like a plate of IHOP a half a mile away and I'm running to give me incentive to run. I imagine
plate. Sorry. I was just drinking coffee.
I imagine vodka. Can you imagine you drank? Can you imagine we smoked pot?
No.
If we smoked pot...
If Frank and I smoked pot together, we would probably die. By the way, it's really good that I'm drinking coffee because I have extreme anxiety. So this is a perfect example. Frank's making fun of me because I'm playing with the cord of the microphone.
She's playing with the wire
like a lunatic
of the microphone, like she's waiting for the results of like a mammogram. God forgive me.
No, I don't have breast cancer, but they're very uneven.
Everyone's are uneven, aren't they? Mine are.
Well, mine are really, like, one is like an F and one is a B.
One of mine is on my knee and the other one's on Avenue A.
One's in my mouth and one's in my ass.
One's in my hole. And I'm a man.
I got a tit in my hole, in the backside, and a tit in the mouth side.
I got a tit in my hole.
I got a tit in my hole.
Wait, let's do something uncanny. I feel like I'm high because it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
It is not. It's like, wait, what time is it?
See that? I just inhaled and it went...
Oh, my God. I could have literally just thrown up.
It's because my soft palate, I have sleep apnea now.
What's a soft palate?
Okay, put your tongue on the roof of your mouth.
Okay.
You feel how it's hard?
Yeah.
Now slide it back.
Uh-huh.
Slide it back, and that's your soft palate behind it, which leads to the uvula.
It's soft.
Yeah.
Wait, uvula, that's what... Like,
that's that little doohickey that hangs down.
Your baby is, right?
When I was a little kid, I asked my friend Bill Visnius' dad what a uvula was, and he said, I don't know. And then he turned to his wife, I think it has to do with the vagina, doesn't it?
Okay, I feel like I'm being molested.
I was like 8. I wanted to cry, because the word vagina was like X-rated. What?
Do you have a chart?
She was mouthing words at me.
I was trying. This is what Frank does. Frank's not good with whispering. I'm like, I mouthed, "Do you have a charger?" And he goes, "What?" I was trying not to talk about it on air. I love saying that on air.
Wait a minute. We're on the air.
Frank has to. Oh, there's a charger right here behind me. Someone must have left a charger. Holy shit! Someone must have left a charger, Alex. I did? Oh, use it. I did, of course.
Use it.
I don't like the way either one of you are talking to me.
Oh, hashtag me too.
Yeah, well, let's not get into that because I've been molested many times. All right, so I knew you were going to laugh if I said that.
As someone who's been molested many times, first of all, Suzanne Summers came out of the closet this week as a Donald Trump supporter.
Oh, that's shocking.
Chrissy Snow.
She has fake blonde hair and big tits.
Why do they all have that same look? Like, you look at, like, Ann Coulter. Ann Coulter looks like she uses Ivory soap. Like, it just looks, there's something very, like, hard, and they all have that same look, that chiselly blonde look.
Well, yeah, they're you know,
slaves.
They don't have to deal with any kind of, what's it called?
Adversity, oppression.
Yes, they don't.
Yep.
They don't. It's always those people. Look at Hope Hicks.
Who's Hope
The one
Hicks?
that works for him, that beautiful woman with the brown hair.
I don't know who Hope
Oh,
Hicks
you got to
is.
look her up. She's one of the main characters.
This is where we need, like, a little intern person who gets us sandwiches.
Well, Alex just said apparently she's having an affair with him.
With Trump? Okay,
You know
I'm
what?
looking
I
up.
thought one of them has to be having an affair with him. I thought maybe it was Jeff Sessions, but I didn't
like
know.
Brooke Shields. She looks a little like Brooke Shields.
Can you imagine Trump plowing Jeff Sessions? I can. And I think Mike Pence wants...
Popped out again.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be so short and nub-like and stout it would keep popping out.
I picture Trump's dick having a ton of hair around. Like, just, I know this is going to gross people out,
And
but
very
like a
little
forest.
of it comes out.
What do you mean?
Like, very little comes out of the forest. Like Margaret Cho used to say, dick like a mushroom after a rainstorm.
Oh, right.
Like, very little comes out of the forest.
Oh, you mean a very little dick.
A very little penis. A stublet.
Ugh.
I know that we say it time and time again, God forgive me, you could prop him up in a cornfield and he would scare away the crows. He is the ugliest man in the history of God's green earth.
Well, that's because he looks so miserable. I mean, he really looks miserable a lot of the time. It's crazy. Yeah, the teeth. The teeth. The whole. Well, he's always grinding his teeth and he looks really... He looks how I feel.
He started talking about collusion yesterday and the arms tightly crossed.
I know.
I've never seen a president speak at a podium with his arms crossed over his chest like he's completely folding in on himself. And yet Suzanne Summers loves what he's doing.
What did she say?
She said that she was not happy with the Obama administration.
Uh-huh. I wonder why. Black.
She loves what he's doing for the economy because she's somebody who's obviously, usurped most of the benefits of his tax plan thus far because she's in the upper 1 percentile.
Well, that's funny because I have like 5 people I know that are in that percentile and they were like, rather give people money, you know what I mean? Like help and give a small part of their money. I mean, how much is enough with
How
these
much
people?
do you fucking need?
Jesus Christ.
I just need enough for a cheeseburger deluxe without going into overdraft.
I need enough for therapy and a gun.
I tell you what, therapy, I'll say it again and again, is a lifesaver. Mm-hmm. Even if you get someone, like, even, you know, sometimes it doesn't go so deep. Like, sometimes I just go to see what she was wearing, Susan.
Oh my God, that's so
Because she's
funny.
so thin.
Well, also, you pay a hell of a lot less than I do, so I don't go there.
I gotta say, if you do the research wherever you are, because my thing for years was I can't afford therapy.
No, right.
And I am telling you, there is a way. There's something called NPAP
Yes.
in New York City, and I'm sure it's across America as well. I don't know if they're finishing up their home economics degree, but they have people who are finishing up. The woman that I go to can't be younger than 45. It's not like she's a kid, and she's one of the best therapists I've ever had.
Right. It doesn't matter if they've been doing it 20 years or 5.
Doesn't matter.
It's true.
The
It
last
doesn't.
person I had, I always say, had no degrees on the wall,
Yeah.
and she was out of her mind.
Right. I know. Listen, the thing is someone could be doing it forever and they're a horrible therapist.
Right.
I mean, I go to an amazing therapist, but, you know, it's not cheap, but it's worth it. I'm going twice this week. I have to.
I am too.
I mean, I don't want to pay for it, but I have to go. I have to do the work.
We're going twice. We have to say we're going twice this week also because we're getting ready for Fat Pig Live this Sunday, January 28th. At the Fat Black Pussycat at the Comedy Cellar at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, and Frank and I are going to be there live with Alex.
Live with Alex. We're
Doing
going to
a
slaughter
podcast.
a pig. Like, if you have the right raffle number, you get to drive the first knife jab. We're going to slaughter a pig on stage.
But it's going to be alive.
It's going to be live. We're going to slaughter it. And then we're going to cook it.
Oh, that made no sense what I just said, but okay. We're bringing an easy bake oven.
Do you have? I want one. Every gay kid wanted an easy bake oven.
I had one. I ate it.
The oven?
Yeah.
Where's the bulb?
Hold on. Okay. It's on the floor.
Did it work?
What?
The easy bake oven?
I thought you meant getting the thing out.
the light bulb
bowl.
out of your anus.
Oh, I got a hole. Yes, it worked, but I mean, I would try to cook too much food.
Wait a minute. You tried to make a 7-layer cake instead of that one little hockey puck.
I tried to make a pie.
A wedding cake. Roast. Leg of lamb. A rack of lamb. In the easy bake oven, you made a rack of lamb.
I always thought it was lack of lamb, but that would mean there isn't a lot of it. The two of us cough and choke. We are both. Well, I love that we're doing a podcast about trying to take care of yourself, and the two of us are dying.
It's like a 1982 Corolla. Here's another. I take medication, which makes me cough.
There's no medication you don't take.
I love pills. Listen, I want you to know, even if you don't need them, I'm pro pill. If you have any kind of health, even if you don't have health insurance, some of them are very cheap. Like the erectile dysfunction pills are like 6 cents.
What are those?
Like Levitra or the Viagra. You can get them generically for dirt cheap. Just you have to get someone to prescribe it. Get pill. It's good to have pills in the cabinet.
No, you can't say that because a lot of people cannot have pills in the cabinet.
Why?
People, because they can't control how many pills they take.
Because they color them and then they eat them like M&Ms.
No, they eat them to not feel their childhood pain. Hold on. Dad?
That was the answer in my house, too, because he worked nights.
What?
Dad?
Oh, yeah.
That was a
my
cricket.
dad was around.
I was always afraid that these skeletons, a husband and wife, were going to come out of the basement when I was home alone.
Yeah, I was always scared, too.
And they were dressed like firemen and firewomen.
Really?
But they were skeletons. Like she had a helmet on and like a coppery colored wig, but she was a skeleton. It used to scare the shit out of me in my imagination.
Oh, I understand. I was scared shitless every night that there were robbers. And also, I tried to run away every day. I packed a bag.
I think I got as far as Grand Union. Once I got to Friendly's, always food.
I used to pack a bag and just sit in my parents' room or my sister's room and be like, I'm leaving. And they're like, okay, bye. I had a Snoopy bag. That's a true story. Amazing. And I was too much of a pussy to leave. What an idiot.
I literally got to the Taco Bell literally a 16th of a mile away.
Yeah.
Like, it was literally the shortest walk in the... Like, on a hot August day, you could smell Taco Bell from the pool.
Right.
And that's how far I got. I think I bought... They had chili back then. I bought a small chili because it was all I had money for, and then I went back home.
Aw. Yeah, I always want to run away. I constantly just want to, like, take off and run away from everything.
We can.
No, it's that quote, wherever you go, there you are. I love that quote.
Oh, God. Why are they
true.
always right?
But it's really true.
Let's do some of the program quotes because I love them. Stop going to the hardware store to buy milk.
You're only as sick as your
That's
secrets.
my favorite one. You're only
Me
as
too.
sick as your secrets.
You're only as sick as your secrets.
If it ain't spit, it ain't love.
What?
If it... Oh, that's something. Forget it. That's a different one. That's my shit, and I should hang it at the door.
Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. I love that one. I mean, that's true.
And that's a hard pill to swallow. Insanity is... Say it again.
Doing
I forgot
the same
already.
thing over and over again, expecting different results. The definition of insanity.
The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over.
Jesus Christ, how many times are we going to talk about
Well, I'm saying it over and over again, expecting different results, and I still don't understand. But that's a hard pill to swallow, it really is, because I think it's painful to develop the awareness that we are doing the same thing over and over again. Why did you knock the headphones off?
I didn't do it on purpose. I was fidgeting a little bit, and they
You
came
look
off.
so cute with your hair pulled back.
Really?
And kind of coming out. It looks like a little kid that just got out of the pool.
I feel like I look like a moose horse. Fucking.
I always say moose.
Yeah.
I am so tired of homeless people calling me big guy. Hey, big guy.
Well, at least they're not like, hey, big girl. I would not like, hey, big girl.
Hey, big girl.
Hey, big girl, come over here. Sit on my face.
A lesbian homeless person with a lot of energy.
Yo, you want to go play catch?
Catch.
Yo, nice flannel. Come over here, baby. You like Melissa Etheridge?
Oh, you want to treat me at the Home Depot?
You want to go pick out wood?
I can't take it. I can't take it. I'm sweating.
You want to pick out wood?
Sweating.
That's the first date.
You
Let's
wanna
go
go-
pick out lumber. How about I take you for a nice taco and then we pick out some lumber at the Home Depot?
I can't take it. Lumber.
Don't forget, wash that pussy. My God.
If people aren't laughing at that, something's wrong with you.
Some of them aren't. Some of them aren't. You know what another great quote is?
Wash that pussy.
What? Don't forget to wash that pussy
Wash that hole.
before I pick you up. I'll be there Saturday at 11. Wash that pussy. Mama won't eat it.
I know the gay guys are fucking dying.
Oh, the gay guys love
Dying.
this stuff. Yeah.
Mama won't eat it.
Mama won't eat it unless you wash it down.
Wait. Should we go to the...
You better make sure that pussy tastes like kale.
Like what?
Kale.
I thought you said candy.
No, grape soda.
Last time. Oh my God.
I don't understand, but my pussy is starting to taste like brisket. And I don't even eat brisket, but Irving told me it tasted like brisket, and I found that very ironic.
There was an old Jewish couple just now at the mouth of the Williamsburg Bridge.
The mouth.
Like
of
where
the-
people are merging on. There was a car stopped.
That's such a great expression.
The mouth of the bridge.
Of the
There was a car completely stopped.
Yeah.
No hazards on and whatnot. And my Uber car goes around it, and it was a Jewish couple that looked like they were in their early hundreds.
They didn't know where they were.
I never agreed to do these bumper cars.
Are we ready to deboard the plane?
I'll take a side salad.
Where's your passport?
Are we in a car?
A lot of people wrote in about 1/16th or 1/35th of a slice of a pound.
Oh, yeah, I know.
of
I knew
Lacey
that
Swiss.
was...
I'll have a 11th of a quarter pound.
All right, wait a minute. Wait, because it's getting out of control.
11th of a quarter pound. Wait, this is another good quote. Ready?
From AA?
Yeah. Okay. Ready? Resent.
Oh, I thought that was it.
Ready. Yeah, no. The thing about resentments, that you drink poison hoping the other person, a resentment is drinking poison hoping the other person dies. Meaning like they move on and go on with their life. I've said this before on the podcast, and you're the one like dealing with the resentment and the pain and the anger.
Unless you're a witch.
I don't like this response at
Like
all.
if you can
hoping.
if you can fuck them up by getting one of their possessions, like a glove, and then they go blind, then they're the one who's drank the poison.
That's perfect, but I don't know how that's going to happen.
It's from Rosemary's Baby, and it can happen. I know someone who's a witch. He lives in Bayshore.
What?
And has long nails. I want to read this letter. What time is it? It's 6 o'clock at night.
Alex's clock has said the same thing.
This clock could drive you into a home.
No, we have time.
Should I read the letter from Switzerland? Because I'm so
Yeah,
excited.
is it long?
Compared to some of the novellas we got. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where is it? Number one fan, Sean Ellis.
Yeah.
We have to give you a shout out. Sean, I got a new phone and I'm just not good at sending things on it because you have to be a Mensa genius to operate it. Thank you so much for the pig ornament. I love it.
Yeah, we said. Did you just hear Frank whisper to me or mouth to me? He went,
Say thank you.
"Thank you, say thank you."
I hung it up next to my stocking.
We already thanked him for those.
No.
Yes, we did.
No.
I did.
Thank you. I hung it up next to my stocking, which was empty.
Oh, mine's in my anus. But thank you so much, Sean.
Wait, now I can't see.
Sean's great.
Audiograms for your podcast. Just wanted to check back and see. That's a sales thing.
Oh, God. This is not professional.
I so will be doing Fat Pig Live. Do I make reservations? Lisa. Okay, here we go. We are doing Fat Pig Live, and you have to come. There'll be nudity. It's for adults only.
I'll show the big tit. It's the left one.
I'll show the nut that was operated on in 8th grade when I made fun of Mr. Chavez.
I want to see that.
On the D.C. trip. I had my epididymis became untied.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
It's the thing that holds your balls in place. And I don't mean a man. We were on the Washington, D.C. field trip, and I was like thrusting my pelvis back and forth.
My God.
To make fun of like Mr. Chavez going, and
Yeah.
I pulled a muscle. It was like
Really?
God punished me. And I had to have surgery.
Oh, that's horrible.
I remember I had to be shaved, even though I had no pubic hair yet. I wanted to kill myself because I hit puberty when I was like 43.
That's really bad. I'm sorry.
Were
I never
you
knew
early
that.
when you hit puberty? Weren't you?
I don't know. I don't remember my childhood.
So you would remember.
I'm not kidding.
Hitting it late is painful. I know, but it's about my pubic effervescence right now.
No, I probably did it like 12, 13.
I was old.
Yeah.
It was horrible. I was a boy soprano well into my senior year of college.
Wow.
Love letter from Switzerland from Thomas Ritter. Do you have glasses? I want you to read it.
Yeah, sure. Here, let me see.
You made it weird.
What? What does that mean?
No. I was reading a quote from the letter. I love the "You Made It Weird" episode.
Oh, that's when I did Pete Holmes' podcast.
Oh.
Hey, Jess. Oh, should I try to read it in a...
Read it normal first.
Okay. Well, I'm going to read it twice?
Well, no, because then we'll
this
do the
is-
Swiss accent. Is it Swiss? If it's from Switzerland, is that the name of the accent? Swiss?
I think so.
Gouda, cheddar, Swiss, blue cheese.
Hey, Jessica and Frank. I'm a 20... I'm doing an Indian. Can I do it in an
India.
Indian voice?
Just read it normal.
Hey, Jessica and Frank. I am a 29-year-old... No.
You took a gamble with your entire life and you lost. It's time to get real. That's what my boss told me.
I'll do it as an Asian woman.
I'm a 29-year-old guy from Zurich, Switzerland.
Wait, read it normal. I want to hear
All right.
what they have to say.
Hey, Jessica and Frank. I'm.
Why are you reading it like Siri?
You know what?
Jessica and right.
I'm gonna read as a deaf person. I'm a twine kapantag Twitterland. I'm done the thing, even though I can barely hear it. To the show after I heard Jessica on Ping Home.
Thomas, I'm sorry.
You made it weird. Episode. I don't know how to sound because I can't hear what I'm saying, but I really think it's funny because I am understanding. But that's my hearing aid. Feels like I have cotton in my ears. Okay.
Feels like I have cotton in my ear. Everything is cloudy, nothing clear. When I walk the beat, I got sandals on my feet. And I eat lots of broccoli, but no meat. Okay, ready?
Okay, wait. Oh my God, bro. Because I don't eat meat. That's so stupid.
It's deaf rap. Deaf rap. This is going to become a thing every week.
And no one, and all the fans can't hear it, but they love. They love
having something tailored for them.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you?
Come on loud and clear. Nothing I can hear. But it don't matter because I live with absolutely no fear.
Absolutely no fear. What was that? Was that a laser?
Is Switzerland where they make chocolate?
Yeah, it's stunning. I've been there. It's unreal.
Is that where you cried out the train window because it was pretty?
You have an amazing memory.
Sometimes I do.
I was on a train and I was like looking at the scenery and I was crying.
Because they were out of eclairs.
It was
Eclairs?
Eclairs. Egg. Can I have an eclair?
And I want
We
one.
don't have no eclair.
You don't have an eclair?
You want a cruller?
The Claire with egg in it?
You want a cruller? Jelly? Apple? Apple bell? Blueberry? No eclair? Boston cream? Custard?
What kind of custard is it?
Chocolate? Vanilla? Egg? Vegan? Vegetarian?
What's vegan?
Swiss? No animal? No egg?
I don't. There's usually an animal in an eclair. I'll take 4.5 eclairs, 1 in each box, and the half in a wrapper. And I'd like 2 for free and 1 for half off. And 1 with powdered sugar, no extra charge, and a free tea.
When you see, I have to say this, when you see the picture, God rest her soul, of Nanny B, Jessica's grandmother.
I'll post it soon.
I never met her, but the voice, I can tell that it's spot on.
Yeah.
Like the voice that you do when you see her. Honestly, it's the same face you do on stage when you say the Jewish woman, like the morphing of the face when they get old.
Yeah, but she was more aggressive. Like, why do you have no makeup on? You look horrible. Like, she was pretty...
My mother had that.
Yeah.
What would it be for you to leave the house with lipstick on? My sister had a complex.
Yeah, I don't blame her. It's a lot.
I'd leave the house with lipstick on if I didn't look like an insane...
I started reading this 15 minutes ago, and then I stopped, and I read it as a deaf person. We went into a wrap.
If I got you lipstick for Christmas, what would you do? You'd eat it, because you wouldn't know what it is.
No, I wear it sometimes.
You do?
It just has to be the right color.
Purple. Why don't you wear purple? I like purple.
Do you think I would look nice with a shade of pink?
I think pink is too young for you, miss. I think you should wear like a light orange or rose. Pink is too hot for the older woman.
Let me get 1 pink one for my granddaughter. She has a graduation coming up, and I'll give her a
I hope I never have to pop my teeth out. Just now when I was laughing, I imagined the upper row of my teeth coming out.
I'm dying.
Give it to me. I'll read it.
I'll read it. Okay. I've since been binge listening to the entire Fat Pig catalog, and I think I'm going insane. This is so cute. I'm joking. It's honestly been such a fun time listening to you two kooks. Did he just call me a kike? And I've been dying.
He called you a stereotypical Asian slur.
Oh, wait, I think I read that wrong. It's honestly been such a fun time listening to you two gooks. Oh, wait, no, kooks. And I've been dying with laughter in public transport and all the voices you do, and got more than one concerned stare from other passengers. Aw, that's cute. This is okay. My father killed himself when I was 25, almost 5 years ago. Oh, my God. After the initial shock, I felt that I got over it, but over time I got mentally worse until I finally reached out to a therapist, and it changed my life. That's amazing. I've started eating better and exercising, and I've lost 60 pounds. That's so great. Wow. Finally came out of the closet and started dating last year. So you can imagine I can relate to a lot to your conversations about eating your feelings, doing the work, in quotes, in therapy, and being gay and coming out. You are two amazing, affectionate, and insanely funny human beings. I love you guys. All the best, Thomas. I could cry. I mean, I can't cry because I'm dead inside, but that is so... You know what, Thomas? I just want to say quick, and then I know Frank will want to say something to you. First of all, it's such a big deal that you're contacting us from Switzerland. Like, it's so amazing how it, that it gets around to it's so cool. It's so cool. And, I'm thinking about you so much, and I'm so glad that you reached out and you're being honest, and we all go through stuff. But see, this stuff happened, and the stuff with your father, and weight stuff and coming out and all of it, but you're doing the work, and you're going to get help and going to deal with it and being the best you can be. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful message to me and to everyone listening. And I just, I'm sending you so much love, and thank you for contacting us.
It's funny, Thomas, because like a lot of the people that listen know that I lost my father and mother and best friend and sister within a short amount of time. And then this past week, a friend of mine, young man, took his life. And it's funny the way it can sneak up on us. We think we're okay. And then all of a sudden something comes and bites you in the ass. And for me, I had become, after those 4 deaths, I had become so angry. People were afraid of me that I worked with. It was... now that I look back, it's almost embarrassing because it's kind of like we have to go into survival mode, even though it's hard to realize that the inside is breaking down. That's why going to a trained professional is really so important, as is taking care of your body like that. That's amazing. And when it happened to me again this week with my friend, I thought I can handle this, but it's, in the following days, it's about feeling it and getting support because we have to. And, it sounds like you're doing everything right and living day to day and in the moment. And thank you so much for writing. That really is very sweet. Yeah,
it really means so much to Frank and I when you guys write to us. I know we're constantly joking around and we're out of our minds, but seriously, it makes it all worth it to do this. Just knowing that someone gets something out of it and it's changed your life and you can laugh and learn and whatever. It's really great.
It's sweet. And number one fan sent us a letter again, Sean Ellis. So, with like 17 O's, so glad to hear your voices. Welcome back, all with exclamation points. But I seriously don't have the emotional storage right now to read that with exclamation points. I just can't do it. Guys, me and the BF strayed from our low carb / high fat over the holidays. You're eating high fat, huh? We did so on purpose, so as now... to completely ruin Christmas. OMG, crabs are evil? Sean, I think you mean carbs are evil, unless the two of you have been going to like group sex and someone got
Didn't we talk about crabs, though? That we got crabs? We did talk about that on a podcast, so he may have been crabs.
It's in the same paragraph, and I got confused. See, I'm blaming it on him.
No, he may have been saying carbs, because carbs are evil.
No, crabs are evil. It's got to be crabs.
Both are
evil.
You
reminded me.
Well, the crabs that go in your
the
vagina or
Oh,
your
my
penis,
God.
but not crabs that you eat. I like crab.
You do? I thought you didn't like crab.
Well, I'm not going to like smash it and clean the whole thing, but I like crab if it's out.
it.
Yeah, I can't do all that.
I wonder if you scraped up like a quarter of a cup of pubic-lice crabs and steamed them, if they would taste at all the same as crabs.
Believe it or not, they taste a lot like real crabs.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you saute them with a little garlic and butter?
Of course.
We
They're
should really
great.
put together a cookbook for
For venereal disease.
venereal disease. The big venereal disease cookbook. We're still trying to get back into it 100. I'm reading it as is, Sean, just to be real. And the thing is, we feel like crap, and we know why, but even still, the Carb Mermaid song is so hard to resist. Fuck. What's the Carb Mermaid
I don't know,
song?
because Frank and I just, like, I am not just saying this to be funny. I don't even know what we did today. I know we rapped
Yeah,
as
you
deaf
forget.
people, but I have no idea what I said. People think, remember when you did this? I'm like, no, I don't even remember what I say and what I don't say.
I have no idea what I said, but the fame is going to my head. When I clap my hands, which I was rolling in the sand, because I'm lying on the beach. There's nothing I won't preach.
Hand signal, hand signal, hand signal, hand signal, hand signal.
Hand signal.
Look at my hand, you understand what I'm saying? Look at my hand, you understand what I'm saying? Look at my hand, you understand what I'm saying?
This is horrible. Every week we make fun of, you know what? I'm not making fun of anyone, though, because.
Of course we're not. We're just making fun of everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go on with the letter. Any, now, all, the new year, new me, shite.
Am I on something? Is this.
This is Sean. This is
No,
Sean
I
Ellis.
love Sean, but I don't understand what's
He must
happening.
have been high. God grant us the serenity. We can do this, guys. You can, I can, we all can for Caniston? What's Caniston?
Who's Caniston?
Canestin. And there's a smiley face laughing with tears coming out of it. Sean. P.S. Frank, thanks for waiting with Guy for the ambulance.
Oh, okay. That's from last week.
Sean, please never proofread your letters before your email before you send them, because that was
This is really
charming.
what I just heard. Grabs. Yeah. Can you imagine hearing that every night if you lived in a jungle? I mean, I can't
Oh, I
even
thought you
handle
meant
when
if you were
someone-
married to like an animal.
No, I can't even imagine when someone's vacuuming in the apartment above me, I have a nervous breakdown.
He upstairs,
Mm-hmm.
seriously, is the most miserable human being, and all he does is vacuum.
Well, every night at 11 I hear,
I thought that was in your night table drawer. Come on. You can tell our listeners. What do you call it, a black menorah? We've been listening.
I love when you do that.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, this is perfect. I just thought of a great combination.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going as an old Jewish woman to see you to get my hair cut.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Hello,
Hi, Mrs. Ferber.
Hi.
How sweet. Who referred you to me? Was it Lydia Silverman?
yeah, Lydia said you would do a very nice job because I just need a little bit of a trim. Not too much because I have 4 strands of hair. So, how much will this cost?
Well, it's a haircut without a blowout. They start at $65.
$65 for the just a trim.
It's not $65 a strand. I mean, that would obviously be $180. Forgive me if my math is off. $130. No, 65 times 3. 3 strands of hair.
Okay. And how long will this take?
So what would you like to do today? I think we need some height in the crown, maybe some lightness around the face, a little bit of the fringe on the side of the head to kind of take away
Fringe.
from the fringe or your bangs, as the Americans say.
I don't want bangs. I'm a 90-year-old woman. I just want to look presentable. I have to go to a luncheon next Tuesday for my friend Audrey's daughter who has Crohn's disease. I was forced into this.
I think I have Crohn's disease.
Well, she told me that her daughter has Crohn's disease, so I brought a goddamn ticket. And I don't have any extra money right now, but I'm going to go.
When he pulled
and
his
I'll
penis
sit
out
with
of me,
the girl.
it looked like a Jackson Pollock.
I'm going to sit with the girls at a table and hopefully have a night. I think Eleanor's going to pick me up and take me home because I can't see and I can't drive anymore. I promised my children I wouldn't drive the car.
Oh, God. I don't want to look forward to that. I don't want to not be able to drive anymore and be stuck at the mouth of a bridge and have to take my teeth out. If it's like this now, past the midway point, can you imagine? I'm going to have a starter installed.
Yeah, I know. It's
Holy
bad.
shit.
Yeah. It's bad.
That's why so many old people have that shell-shocked look.
Like, what the fuck
What the
happened
fuck? Like they just got 50,000 volts. Like the eyes and the eyes are bulging out of the head and the...
I'm still alive.
Nukes.
Where am I? There's my brother Seymour. Ooh.
Mama?
Mom! I see my mother.
Are you online for the bathroom? Yo.
Yeah.
Are you online for the bathroom, sir? Sir?
Yeah.
Hello?
I'm
sir?
online for the bathroom.
That old man, not you. That old man. That old man talking to himself. I gotta pee.
I'm not in line for the bathroom because I already went twice.
In my pants.
In my drawers.
I need someone to change me. Drawers.
Where did drawers
Weren't we
come
gonna do
from?
goals?
Yeah, let's
Is
do
it
goals.
over?
Yeah, it's kind of over. Let's do
I have
goals.
this hat on to straighten my hair. I look like I was killed. Goals.
All right, let's make goals. I love your hair like that, by the way. It looks
Thank
great.
you.
All right,
my girl Kathy did it at Christopher Street on Long Island. That's the name of the salon. And they listen. They like Fat Pig.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and they're coming on Sunday to Fat Pig at 7:00 at the Fat Black Pussycat at Comedy Cellar.
Yeah, and you have to listen. Not you don't have to, but please don't forget to spread the word because really, we need the support and we need all of you to do the work that we don't want to do.
Yeah, we tried to get Mario Batali.
But he fingers people.
He fingers people, and he seriously looks like he has the worst skid marks.
Can I tell you that he is disgusting?
He's disgusting.
I mean, really, he wears Crocs with socks. Crocs with socks.
His
Croc
toes.
with Croc.
That's the name of the Def Rap album. Croc with Crocs.
Thank you for listening to Crocs with Crocs. This is the podcast for all those people.
Croc with Crocs.
Welcome to Crocs with Crocs.
Look how my feet hurt as I get older and I gain weight.
All we do is come up with words that rhyme with each other.
I got a boat and it's at the dock.
I made a great chicken stock.
I don't listen to country. I like rock.
I feel like sometimes when you talk to me, you mock.
I don't like vagina. I like cock.
Isn't the guy that raped people's name Brock?
My favorite coffee is chalk full of nuts.
When I go to a Chinese restaurant, I hope they cook my food in a wok.
I need a key because my apartment is under lock.
This is the weirdest thing. Today I left the house with one sock.
I don't want one bird. I want a whole fucking flock. Can you imagine for an hour?
Yes.
I would listen to that.
Me too.
If I was a drug addict and I was high.
Look at the clock. It says tick-tock.
I want those stickers on my head so I could get a shock.
Hats. How many hats do you?
You know those stickers when they do electroshock therapy? Is it over? I have to go to the
I love
bathroom.
hockey because I can play with the puck.
I like a chicken because
Make a
it go back. I like a chicken because it go bang bang. I like a chicken because it go bang bang on the clock. Cut off potato mix stock. Bang on the clock. Cut off potato mix stock. Give it to me, JJ.
JJ.
My friend, his name is Ted. I shot him and now he's dead.
My friends, this weekend they're gonna be wed.
And the bride wore red. The bride wore red. The bride wore red.
That's the best in between thing. Like
it's
all of a
easier.
sudden becomes a jazz, like a little cymbal.
I used to do that when the cat would walk across the floor.
That's good, isn't it? That's good too.
I loved watching
Let's
the
do it
cat.
at the same time.
It makes me uncomfortable.
It is kind of intimate.
You know what was intimate? I'll tell you what was intimate. Remember when we had to like put our, it was like 6 o'clock in the morning and we had to put one mouth on either side of a donut for the photo?
Yeah, that was uncomfortable
was
for me
so
too.
early.
Me too. I felt really. I
were
was
like-
wondering if I was pregnant.
And you don't eat donuts.
Oh, God, and I wouldn't bear a child. Well, now I couldn't.
I
but-
want one. Yes, you could. If you really tried, you could.
No, I really can't.
If you paid, you could.
I don't want to, though.
Oh.
I wouldn't want to get heavy.
Wouldn't you rather lay an egg?
Yes.
I would
Did
love
you just hear what I just said?
Yeah,
I don't
get
want to get
heavy.
heavy.
Yeah.
I love the word heavy.
Heavy.
It's my favorite thing in the whole
Always.
time. I'll always be heavy because I need to
And-
keep people away.
I'll always be heavy because I want some big man to lift me and take me away into the sunset. Heavy. You're not Zaftig. You have a ways to go.
That voice is so amazing.
Oh, God.
Call me and ask me to do a benefit in that. A comedy benefit. You're a
Okay.
producer.
Okay.
This is the kind of calls that we get all the time.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, Jessica. This is Seth Rothman. I got your number from Tina McFickerty, and we'd like you to come and do a benefit at the Purple Foundation at the University of Ohio at Springfield. A few of our kids are putting together a musical, and they need to raise the budget for it because all the budget's gone towards the sports teams. And one of our kids, Zed, goes by Toby. Z? I'm sorry. One of our kids saw you at Gay Pride. I think it was in Montana. And we'd just love to have you so you can help us fund our production of Wicked. Give me a call back at bottom 3, 6 anus lube hole.
I love that I answered and you're leaving a message.
Oh, sorry. Do it again. Okay, do it again. Answer. All right, do it again. Answer. I'll change it up a little bit. Okay, go ahead. Do it again. I'll make it a different one.
Well, I love that I'm answering like, hello, because that's not, I'm like, hello,
Hi, may I speak to Jessica Gerson, please?
this is,
Hi, Jessica. This is Derek Millman. I got your number from Sean McPherson. We'd like to hire you for a benefit at the Top to Bottoms Foundation. It's the gays of Westchester County. We'd like to hire you because we're trying to buy the local Lambda chapter a car. Those are the young gay people of Westchester County, the LGBTQ ABCI LFTTTTT 679 apostrophe comma
colon.
colon in your colon, dirty colon, rinse the colon, clean colon, fist foundation. Anyway, we'd love to have you.
Okay.
What do you charge?
Do you have,
For
do you
like
have,
go ahead.
do you have a date for this?
A date? Well, I don't know who I'm going to bring yet, but don't tell my husband. I'm sorry. Yes, it's going to be February 28th.
Okay, I have to see if I'm available. Do you have a budget?
Oh, yes, we have a very good budget. We're going to pay you $150. Bless you. We're going to pay you $150, and we'd like you to do about 3 or 4 hours. We'd like you to have some bingo, maybe tell a few jokes, maybe sing a song if you'd like. We don't have a piano. We don't have a microphone. We don't even have a bingo roller. But there will be some bread and butter, and there'll be some soft drinks and sodas. And it'll be like giving back. It'll be like giving back. It'll be like giving back. It's like giving back.
I'm laughing because this is so real, the kind of calls that we get.
Hey, Jessica. Hi, Frank. This is
call
Fat McFat from the Bear McFat Foundation. We'd like you to come and do a bear event under a tarp in the mountains at the Fist McFuckle Bear Fuck Trip.
Call me. I'll be a really butchy, dykey lesbian. Wait. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Wait, who am I?
You're yourself. You're a comic, and I'm calling you to do a benefit.
You're calling me?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hi, Frank.
Yeah. Brian?
No.
Hello?
Hey, this is Marge. I got your number from Jessica Curson, another comedian. She said she's a friend of yours. Mm-hmm. I have a organization in Western Mass, and we're doing a big fundraiser in April, and we're looking for some comedy.
Oh, cool. Mark, when exactly in April?
No, Marge.
Oh, Marge.
This is Marge. Yes, I'm a queer lesbian, only date women, radical fundraiser, marching protester, and we're gonna have a fundraiser to raise some money so that women in the area can go bring their cars to get fixed. And not have to pay and be cheated by men who run these organizations.
Okay. How long would you want me to do?
Okay, so we would like you to do about 2 hours so that we can.
That's a lot. Am I the only comic, or?
Well, you'll be funny, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. And you can. It would be great if you could bring another faggot with you, so that it will be a full show. We're not able to pay, but we will have wraps.
Wraps, like food, but you're not able to pay the comics.
No, we're getting wraps donated by a local taco shop from a lesbian couple in town.
Are you paying for transportation? Like, how am I supposed to get there from New York City?
We have a lesbian dyke feminist in the area. Her name is Emily, and she is willing to drive to New York City to pick you up in her flatbed. So you'll just have to dress warm, and you can lay in the back. She has 14 dogs, 86 cats, and a bird named Hillary.
Frank
just hit his nose on the mic.
A bird named Hillary. You have camouflage pants on.
Yeah, I'm trying to look younger.
It reminds me of Private Benjamin.
I don't feel safe. Listen, let's say a couple of goals before we go.
Isn't it? Okay, you go.
Okay, so...
Shit.
Okay,
I just have so much crap in my house. If I'm going to set goals, I'd have to throw it all out. I went to like a
I
depot.
love that you just panicked about having to set goals. All right.
I went to like a restaurant depot and I got a box that has like 6 Reese's, 6 Kit Kats, 6, and I have to throw it out.
That's dangerous. My God.
Know, I'm an idiot.
All right, so I am going to... Okay, this is going to be very realistic. In the next week... I'm not going to make it too hard.
Is it a gym thing?
I'm going to go to the gym twice. That's not a lot. I'm going to go twice.
Right.
You are hysterical.
All right.
I'm going to go to the gym twice. I am going to, which I started doing, read my self-help books every day. I know that sounds funny to people, but they're like meditation books. So I'm going to read those every day. It takes me 5 minutes, not even, to read 3 of them. And I am going to reach out to people every day. I have to do that to like 2 or 3 people instead of just sitting in my head and isolating. So I've started doing those things and I feel better.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I forgot what I even just said.
I'm going to make sure that, because you and I both isolate, I'm going to make sure that I, within reason, reach out to people when they contact me from a place of like need. I'm going to make sure that I'm present when somebody reaches out to me, because you never know how deep it goes from their point of view, so to speak. Also going to avoid committing to anything having to do with fitness right now. That's not true. I'm going to go to the gym. If I go to the gym once, if I make that promise, I know I'll go more. But for now, I'm going to say once, just in case it's the night before and I haven't done it.
Let's do that. I'm going to go twice and you're going to go once
I'm
this
going to go
week.
at least once.
And if you guys are going to, you can send us your goals and let us know if you...
Or you can do it with us.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the Fat Pig goal. What's
you
today?
need one more because you said you're going to answer people that need help.
And go to the gym.
Yeah.
What do I have to do, 3?
Yeah, I feel like 3 is good. It's not that much. It can be very simple.
All right, I know this sounds crazy.
Anything.
This sounds crazy, but it will get me in high gear. I'm going to buy 18 eggs and a big thing of protein powder.
Good. That's
that is
big.
Always the start of my back to the gym diet. Okay, so I have to go to the gym once, buy eggs and protein powder, and not hit ignore when people call me or text me all the time.
I know it's hard.
I don't do that with you ever.
I don't do it with you either, but I do it with a lot. I avoid people constantly.
Me too.
It's really bad. It's bad. But I'm not going to do it. And I have started to get better with that. So, yeah, everyone, let's get on track. We all need to. It's enough of being down and miserable and in angst. Let's all try to be happier.
Happy days. Say goodbye while I sing. I hear it in the skies above.
Oh, when you sing, I should say goodbye?
Say the goodbyes and the emails.
It's hard to concentrate. Wait.
Forget your trouble.
Okay, everyone, we've had a great time. Thank you. This is really hard. Thank you so much for listening to Fat Pig. Please support Fat Pig. Spread the word. Support Showbiz Studios. And
come to the motherfucking show on Sunday.
Yeah, come to the show on Sunday, or if you have friends in New York, tell them about it. It's at 7 o'clock. It's the ticket sales are great, and it's going to get sold out. So, and it's really exciting. You're going to see Frank and I live on stage, and we're going to take questions from the audience. It's amazing.
Jacob, Eric, Andrew, all my Fat Pig listeners that touch in every week. Anthony, thank you guys for listening.
Yeah,
they always say, like, how's Fat? Like, I love the last episode. I have people that love the show.
Yeah, and there's a lot of other people, too. I can't think of names right now.
I can't think of it.
So
I actually
many people...
made one of those names up because I forgot who I wanted to give a shout-out to.
Yeah. Well, you guys are great. We love you, Jonah. Jesus, thank you so much for listening.
Lucille.
We love you. Bye.